Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Good morning. Welcome to this coffee interview with Irena. She is representing Tilburg University.
This interview takes place before the XR Colombia and Netherlands 2020 conference. The conference will focus on trends involving augmented, virtual, mixed reality, and artificial intelligence technology, and their impact on companies and research environments.
If you want to register for the conference, you can do at xrcall.nl via the link in this video.
Ready for the coffee with Irena Iordanova? Irena, show us your cup of coffee. Let us raise the cup of coffee and start the interview. We are curious to meet Irena.
Irena, good morning.
Hi guys.
Hi, Irena.
I will remove my glasses.
Hi Irena, how are you?
Hello. Sorry, maybe there is some problem with the internet.
Don't worry.
Don't worry, Irena. Irena,
Apparently I'm appearing and then disappearing from some points. Yeah.
Irena, are you ready? Okay.
Yeah. All perfect. Everything is perfect.
Thank you, Irena. Irena, tell us something about yourself.
No, I think we are having something with the audio. So let us fix it and we will continue.
Super bad. Wow. I have no idea what's going on today with the connection.
Don't worry.
Do you guys hear me?
Yes, perfect.
Yes.
Yeah, but I'm losing, we lose the video from time to time.
Don't worry.
Well, it's not the best interview. It's not going to be good for this specific reason.
But let's continue. Let's do the interview as we have it. We are hearing you, okay? The thing is, the video is going off and on, but we are hearing you fine.
Good.
Okay, continue. Can you hear me, Irena?
Yes, I hear you.
Yeah. Okay.
Nice.
Irena, tell us something about yourself.
Something about me. Okay, I will start with the standard way of presenting myself. So right now I'm doing my additional master's in law and technology in the Netherlands. And it's just like I'm enjoying it quite a lot. It's interesting. It's really interesting being here. Before doing this master's, I'm from Bulgaria, from Sofia, and I was working there for a couple of law companies, including an international one. And I was seeing how actually law is in real world, how it's actually happening, which was quite empowering in a way, even that because you just see that what is written is actually have impact on everyone. Like it doesn't matter. Like it could be on the lawyer, it could be on the party, about everyone. And also the working experience, which was quite enriching, taught me about some surviving skills. Actually, if you want to be into the legal sphere, basically it's reading everything like thousands of times, cross-checking, of course, the resources and the law. And if you don't accept coffee as your ultimate friend, you're not going to survive it, like seriously. Yeah, so in this regard, I will say like cheers, because we are having coffee anyway. And yeah, so quite valid lessons. Cheers.
Irena, describe yourself in 3 words.
3 words. I'll try to pick some normal words. Okay, I will go with I'm quite active. I like doing stuff. I will describe also myself that I'm a problem solver. Like whenever a problem comes, I better just solve it as soon as possible. And something else could be that I'm emotional friendly. I mean that I accept them. Like I don't go against them. Also, I'm trying to accept them in other people. So yeah, emotion friendly. Let's say it like this.
Great. And now talking about the conference and the XR Colombia conference we are going to have in a few days. Tell us briefly what are you going to exhibit at XR Colombia and Netherlands conference?
Since you said briefly, I will do it really briefly because I will have, as long as I know, a little bit more time on the conference itself. So, like I'm saying, in the masters that I'm following right now, we pay a lot of attention about data protection and also about intellectual property. And those factors go together with the new technologies that are coming. So those are the two main topics that I will focus when I started, when I was presenting on the conference. I find them extremely important. We all know that we leave data everywhere. Like the moment we log in whatever application, whatever source of communication device, we leave our data over there. And with the artificial intelligence, the virtual reality, the mixed reality, it's impossible not to leave any traces. And we also give away a lot of data voluntarily, being part of those kind of realities. So yeah, these are the problems that I will talk about. I will focus mainly with the new regulation that came into force on the European, which is the Gdpr. Like it's quite popular all over the world, I think. So this will be one of the aspects. And the other one is about the intellectual property. You go into virtual reality, you create your avatars, you create your space of living there, and you put some of your personal choices in all of this. It can be qualified or it cannot be qualified as a intellectual property. I will consider those topics.
Okay.
Very nice.
Irena, thank you. What motivates you, or what makes you love coming into work? What you present in the conference?
To be honest, actually, for me, going into technology and law connected together, it was a very strange shift. It was not planned at all. I was more interested in other parts of law, but for some reason, like technology, just grabs my attention, like quite surprisingly even. And it's quite captivating, actually. Like all of this is whole new, different world, providing so many unexperienced things, not only from legal point of view, but also from personal point of view. Like you go there and you find other things, I love the sense that when we are getting into any kind of discussion or when I'm reading about technology, how it's seen from the legal point of view. I mean that most of the technologies are pushing the boundaries, and they're pushing them quite fearlessly. Like, yeah, someone creates something new and post it on the market. Like, don't really. So yeah, I mean that technologies are pushing the boundaries, and law on the other side is trying to things like to give this side of how people would benefit from the technology, but also having all their rights protected and secured. And I think that not a lot of consumers of technology think, or not at least until the time that they assume that their rights are being violated from the technology. So that's actually what motivates me. Because the technologies are not going to stop developing, they're not going to disappear. Most of the perspective for the future development is that they're going to even surpass human capacity of being intelligent. So yeah, it's interesting, it's new, and this gives me very good vibes about going into studying and checking how is it everything going on over there.
Okay, Irena, thank you. Irena, what makes your
Just one short remark. I think that maybe, I'm sorry, like obviously it's a little bit easier without me having the camera on because it's constantly turning on and off. I will keep it off, unfortunately.
Don't worry.
I can send you some pictures that you can put on the site if you want.
No.
If people want to see me more.
Don't worry, Irena.
Don't worry. Don't worry, Irena.
Okay.
We are going to have you at the conference, so this is just an introduction. So it's perfect.
Okay, perfect.
Yes. Irena, what makes you unique in your job?
Okay. That's an interesting one. Right now I'm still finishing my master's, like this additional master's, but what I could say is that I am most of the time, especially about new technologies, seeing them from a little bit more skeptical part of the point. Like a lot of people are very enthusiastic, like they see like presenting us whole new opportunities. Yeah, I also recognize all of this, but at the same time, like quite very in the beginning, I take the point of view of a little bit more skeptical, and like maybe a precautionary kind of a mechanism comes in me on the front place, and that's make it like, and because of this makes me double or triple or even I don't know how many more times check and think over about how to come up with a solution when whatever comes as a discussion or anything else that need to be presented on a specific topic. So I think that it's quite important because having the both sides, like the good one and the more a little bit more skeptical, will come with the best. Will come out with the best solution. So I will go with this.
That's great. Irena, you told us you are from Bulgaria, right?
Yes.
Have you visited Colombia?
No, unfortunately, no. It's a little bit quite far away from here, but it's not an obstacle, of course. But so far, I haven't. It will be really nice, and it will be really nice meeting you over there. Colombia is quite interesting. Yes.
It's great. Welcome to Colombia.
Invite me more insistently, and I will come. It's hard for me sometimes to say no, especially when it's for traveling. So if you ask me 3-4 more times or something like this, I think I will come.
We will definitely talk with Alexandra to invite you here to Colombia.
Yes.
Perfect.
Okay, Irena.
I'm drinking coffee, by the way. Are you drinking your coffees?
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Here we have it.
Okay. We want to know you more. Tell us if you could change one thing about your personality. What will it be?
Changing my personality. Okay. If we see it from the point of I'm at a certain age, that changes are quite demanding. But if we go with the process of me changing something, maybe become a little bit more open for to erase a little bit the skeptical part. Like sometimes it's too much. Maybe like keeping it a little bit less will be more beneficial.
Thank you.
Irena, and what hobbies or sports are you involved with outside of work, and why do you enjoy them?
Wonderful. So I'm training quite a lot of different things. Right now, I have started the tennis classes. Very nice. It's actually so much harder than what you look on the TV. It's really it takes a lot of effort, and I didn't actually realize before I started that it's measuring when the ball will fall and when you have to start approaching the ball to hit it. It's so much calculation over, and I thought it will be a little bit more easy. But yeah, this is the new thing. I also go running, swimming. It's enjoyable. And right now you cannot do much collective sport like team sports, so it's more on the sporting activities.
Yeah, that's happening all the way, all the world, in all the world right now. But
Yes.
let's continue with good things. And what would be your favorite place on earth?
My favorite place on earth.
Yeah.
I will go with a more abstract answer, and I will say that whenever I feel good and whenever I feel loved, this will be my favorite place on earth. I enjoy all of the shapes, not to coldness, of course. It's too extreme for me. But yeah, I will make it like a little bit more abstract. I cannot choose one specific point. Really, it's harder than I thought.
It's a hard question.
Yes.
Ask me something about law. Obviously, it's a little bit more easy than this one.
Irena, what is something you are proud of?
I'm sorry, I lost connection. Can you repeat?
Don't worry. What is something you are proud of?
What I'm proud of?
Yes.
Actually, what I'm doing right now, having this additional master's in all according to all the circumstances that are going on, and it just I think it was a good decision. I'm proud of this decision. It makes me feel content. So in regards to the latest things that I'm proud of, one was the latest biggest decision that I took, and I think that definitely I feel proud of it, because it's not an easy decision. Even that I'm still in Europe, I'm not going in other continent. It's still demanding.
Okay.
We have a message from your sister, I think.
Oriana.
Oh yeah, that's my sister.
You're also invited to come to
I
Bulgaria
sent
and
information.
Invite Bulgaria and visit.
Exactly. True. I obviously spread the information. I'm going to participate, and I have provided the link for today's interview. Yeah, so we have some more support from Bulgaria.
That's very nice.
Blessings for Yara from Colombia. Okay, Irena, the audience asked, what are your hopes or dreams in your profession?
Hopes and dreams in my profession. It turns out that artificial intelligence, it's very interesting for me. The legal part of it, it's still under development. No one is giving anything precise about it in a way to be secure from the legal perspective. And this sounds quite challenging and demanding. I would like to spend, and also like in this master's, I need to provide a thesis at the end of the graduation. So this is my focus anyway on writing about, and I would like to be included, and I'll be looking for any possibilities to get included in the process of providing any legal securities regarding artificial intelligence in whatever sense of legal theory it goes, like human rights, intellectual property, or whatever kind of. This is really interesting. Artificial intelligence is quite challenging in a lot of aspects. a lot of aspects, and people should start thinking about it very seriously. It's not abstract anymore. It's not on paper like someone from the other part of the world, like from China or somewhere else, to be talking, yeah, artificial intelligence. No, it's happening. Like my phone is having artificial intelligence in the camera. It's not something that is away from us. Yeah, it's so much slowly creeping in everything, and we need to start thinking like seriously about this.
Definitely, and try to make it like a global thing, because everything is different in every country.
Yes.
Oh yeah. I think that it maybe goes a little bit like regional things. Like in European Union is one reality. In China and Asia is a little bit different reality. We have also the US with different reality about this, and different concerns and different thoughts about artificial intelligence. So yeah, combining and making it more worldwide, it will be a good perspective. The parties that are going to be involved in this process, it will take quite a lot of effort to come into something mutual, but it's a good dream. That's a good dream.
Yeah,
Great.
definitely. And
Oh.
I have another question while we see the questions the audience had. But what do you think governments will need to have or add to this conversation so we can have like a good practice on artificial intelligence?
What governments need to?
Yeah.
Um, well, I suppose that every country will go from the perspective of protecting human rights about this. Like this is one of the main line when it goes to artificial intelligence, because artificial intelligence, as I said in the beginning, can surpass human intelligence. And in this regard, like what happens with the human rights? And I think that the governments can, and it's easier for them to focus on protecting citizens, like human rights of the population, of the people in general. So this is a good perspective that states can add to the dialogue.
Thank you, Irena.
Okay.
Continue.
So do we have more questions on the?
No more questions, Juan.
Okay, so Irena, I think well, thank you for having a coffee with us today. And if you want to
Thank you. I
participate,
was drinking my coffee all of the time. So sorry for you not seeing me drinking it. So sorry that the connection don't actually allow me to have my camera on all of the time.
Don't worry, Irena.
don't worry, Irena. Thank you for joining us today. Here in Colombia is 6:30 a.m. So we are having a coffee for breakfast. But yeah, thank you, Irena, for joining us today. It was a pleasure.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for having me. I hope that you enjoyed the early talk, and it was a good wake-up talk. And have a good day. Productive one.
Yeah, you too. And for the ones that are watching, if you want to participate in the conference, just click on the xrcall.nl link and fill out the registration form. There you will meet Irena and all of the other conferences. And the conference is totally free, and we will be all in avatars in a virtual world. Remember, this conference will be in November 18th and 19th. So see you in a couple of weeks.
Okay, Irena, thanks to the conference, and thanks to the interview in this morning, and thanks to the audience for watching this video, and see you soon.
Thank you so much. I tried to log in, but not a very good success.
See you in Avatar in a couple of
See
weeks.
you.
Yeah.
See you
Never.
later.
Bye, Irena. Thank you
Bye,
very much.
Elena. Thank you for all. Bye, Juan
Bye.
Manuel.
Bye. Thank you.
Thank you.